Hey friends, Wayne over here at the Ram Man Inc. I wanted to show you something. Buddy client come in, he's out of Alabama, found out about our hubs. Look at this rig. Found out about our hubs from another friend. He's driving a maroon 5500. Well, I tell you what, he's a cool dude. He puts a lot of miles on his stuff. So, anyway. So what do we got here? Well, we got locking hubs on Dodge 4500. Ain't been no locking hubs until there was mine 5 years ago. There ain't been no locking hubs on a Dodge since 1993. So now we've got our hubs, and basically we've transformed his truck into a two-wheel drive. Because now we're in free spin mode. Right? Now we're in free spin mode, and now let's lock our hubs. Yeah, you gotta get out. You can't press that pussy shit on the dash. That's the whole point of having manual locking hubs. You know what's the cool thing about manual locking hubs? Here's the cool thing about them. I don't know if you ever thought about it. That's why they're used in the rest of the world. Not the pussy world, but the other world. Is because when a locking hub is locked, it's locked. You can bet your ass it's locked. You can bet the kid's ass it's locked. Or if you unlock it and check it, you can bet that it's free. Yeah, we all remember the 90s. Remember the whole fiasco of the 90s was on vacuum hubs and disconnect. Did they disconnect? Did they didn't disconnect? And so now we got this $100,000 full-wheel drive that came as a full-time full-wheel drive, and now in order to have a two-wheel drive, all he's got to do is get out and unlock those hubs. So you tell me, you don't got to be an engineer. You tell me what you think's going to happen. Well, here's what happens. So you've instantly converted a full-wheel drive, full-time full-wheel drive, to a two-wheel drive car. This is just like the old Lincoln where the motor goes to the ass end and it drives the tires. Now, let me tell you the difference between a four-wheel drive and a two-wheel drive, and this is based on well-known facts for many decades. A two-wheel drive will accelerate faster. A two-wheel drive will have a higher top speed. A two-wheel drive will steer better than a four-wheel drive because of torque steer. When the shafts are turning, they don't like to bend. That's why you get torque shaft when you gun a front-wheel drive. And then we move into the braking. Now, I'm going to ask you something. Yeah, your braking distance goes down. It's a shorter distance. Sure does. You want to know why? Here's a little common sense. Check it out. This is really all about common sense. That's why in 1948, Arthur Warren came up with hubs, and that's the right thing to do. Now, talking about braking and safety, and all these Dodge trucks talk about the brakes ain't good enough. They's pretty good, but people talk about they ain't good enough when pulling them big goosenecks and all that stuff. So I'm going to ask you a quick question. It's a trick question. It's for the mentally challenged, so I'm going to make it real easy. So, if this is rotating, and the hubs are unlocked, this is rotating, going down the highway, which one do you think is easier to stop rotating? This one that is free spinning, or this one that's now hooked to the stub shaft, to the inner shaft, to the ring gear, to the carrier, to the other side. That's 640 pounds. Then we throw in the drive shaft because it's turning, because this is turning. So you tell me which one you think's going to be easier to stop rotating. The one that's by itself like a bicycle wheel, or the one that's hooked to 1,400 pounds worth of drivetrain? Well, if you checked box A, you may proceed and you're good. If you believe box B is the correct answer, label yourself a dumb fuck, shut the video off, and find something else to do. God bless you, God bless America, and happy trucking. Bye.